Here's a little holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin. I just didn't know how to phrase it until now. My name is Tony Stark, and I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a coward. So I've decided that you just died, pal.
That is a little bit from Iron Man 3. The movie hits the theaters in just a couple of weeks. If you are looking to buy tickets for it, you want to get their opening weekend right, you want to buy your tickets now, you can't do it. Why? A little fight between Disney and the theater owners. Dennis Berman is here to talk about this one. Hi, Dennis. How are you?
Well, great.
It's not that theater owners and studios never fight over the share of revenue from these films, but you don't usually see it spill out like this, do you?
No, there's behind the scenes between movie
no pun intended
movie distributors and the movie makers.
Right.
There's always a give and take about how much each side is going to get when the movie airs. Right now, though, it's really broken out into a public fight between the two biggest theaters, AMC and Regal, who are saying that Disney's asking too much of the take when the box office opens in a few weeks. So what they've done in a punitive way is to say, fans, you cannot buy advance tickets online.
Right.
Of course, for the big releases over the last few years, that's really become a much more common practice that people do spend a little extra so they can get a seat on opening night or an opening weekend.
Right, and what exactly do we know about the parameters of this fight? I mean, what kind of split are they looking at?
Well, we know it's about money.
Yeah.
And who gets it? The reporter on the piece, Ben Fritz in LA, he couldn't quite ascertain what the ask was. But generally speaking, the rule of thumb is about 50-50. And the longer it goes out that a film is played, the more it goes to the theater because the studio wants to incentivize the theater to keep it playing. So you have to assume that they're probably, again, this is just a guess, 60-65% of that take of a $12, $15 ticket per seat.
And you want to, I mean, obviously this is a big film, Iron Man, the franchise has done very well, right? It's done very well for Marvel, very well for Disney now. Is this, you know, again, is this a one-off or is this sort of a sign of the times?
Well, I don't. Here's why I think it's important, because the studio owners, they don't want to do this. They want to sell advance tickets too, right? They want to have the money up front as well. But I think it's about for them, it's about setting a line in the sand saying we will not go so far and that you can't keep pushing us. Disney, of course, got a lot of good product that people want to see, and these studios are powerful as ever when it comes to this world. But they want to put down a line, I think, now before things go over that, and then they lose all negotiating
what's amazing is, I mean, with all the different avenues for getting content out there these days, the theater owners, they still have some leverage. I mean, there is still something to be said for seeing a movie like Iron Man in a theater, a big screen, the sound and everything.
Of course, it's it's remarkable, somewhat, how well the theater experience is held up. But if you look at the actual numbers of tickets sold, it's actually not so great. The dollar numbers are high, but that's just because they're raising ticket prices.
Right. All right, Dennis Berman, thank you very much.
Sure,
Appreciate
Paul.
it.